Hey, this is Bethany, and today I'm going to be reviewing and demoing the Maybelline Pure BB 8-in-1 Beauty Balm Deal. Skin Perfector is what it's called, which seems like a little bit of a stretch, right? But basically, this one is supposed to be an improvement on the original formula of Maybelline's BB because it has salicylic acid in it for clearing your skin, and then it also doesn't have as many like filler ingredients for irritation. So I'm going to demo this on my skin and talk to you guys about it, so let's get up close and personal real quick. Okay, so here is my skin that we're going to be working with today to put this on. It's not the worst my skin has been, mind you, but it's kind of in a beginning to break out sort of stage. Like I've got a little under the skin one coming in here, a few little ones that have healed up. And on this side, it's not too bad, but at least this, variety acne cocktail I've got going on will show you to a degree what kind of coverage this has. It is pretty lightweight, and it is more so light to medium coverage. At the end, after I put this on, I'm going to go through the list of claims it has and tell you how I feel about that because I've been wearing this for a couple months. So let's put this on my face. So first and foremost, many of you already know about me. I'm very pale. I'm kind of sort of neutral, a little bit in the middle. This stuff isn't distinctively yellow or distinctively pink, but it is a little bit too dark for my skin. I do end up using concealer on my face with this and a powder to try to make it lighter. But I'm going to just start off with nothing on and wear this on its own even without a concealer, just so you guys can see how it demos. So here is what the color looks like. You can see it's a little bit darker than my skin tone, but not a lot, and this is supposed to adjust to your skin tone. So let's put it on. And this formula is quite a bit thicker than the original. Like you actually put it on and it doesn't run down your fingers or anything like that. Let's go ahead and smooth all this out with my fingers. Woot. There's that little zit on my forehead, it's mostly covered. So normally I would also put concealer under the eyes, but I'm just demoing just this product for now because I don't want anything else to interrupt, how well it holds up. So I'm going to add more here. And you can see there's definitely a skin tone difference. But sometimes that can be corrected a little bit with other products, a different powder or concealer. See the difference from neck to chin. I'm just going to pat in the areas that have more distinctive acne. What I'm going to do is try to run some of this down my neck so it can blend. Okay, so here's about as comfortable as I am building up the layers with this. After that point, I usually use MAC Pro Longwear Concealer in NW15 and this e.l.f. Studio Stippling Brush, and I will take care of these areas with just a hint of product because this is far more full coverage. And then I also powder this as well. But basically, this is the coverage you get just using this, no primer, no setting spray before. However, every day I do use the NYX Matte Setting Spray and the Tea Tree Elixir Primer, and those do help my longevity when I wear this a little bit. So I'm going to get you guys ultra close in so you can see the coverage. I'm not going to lie, because I have softbox lighting, it's making me look slightly better than I actually do look in person, but this still looks better than my own skin. Okay, so here's how all my flaws look up close. That's how much it covered it with its light to medium coverage. I tried to avoid having a line, but I still have a little bit of one because I'm obviously a little bit paler than this. So on my nose and in my cheekbone area, it diffused my pores a bit. Not perfectly, but still diffused. And here's how it looks on this side that didn't need as much coverage. And here's how my forehead looks as well. So I didn't really do anything under my eyes because this has salicylic acid in it. I don't want it close to my eyes. So hopefully this gives you an idea of the coverage and texture. Now let's go through the claims of this product and see how they hold up. Alright, so number 1, it says it clears acne. I don't know if I've noticed a difference in this clearing acne. I do know that I do not break out with this, which isn't always the case for a lot of face products. So it does have salicylic acid in it for the purpose of keeping your acne under control, but I can't really tell you whether there has been a difference. I just know I don't break out more, if that makes sense. So maybe it's more preventative. Number 2, it conceals imperfections. I can agree with that, but only so far. Probably light to medium coverage at most. This is probably for someone who does not have really severe acne. Like, mind you, if I have a worse day, I don't go with this. I go for a full-on foundation. Conceals imperfections, but only to a certain degree. Number 3, minimizes the look of pores. I absolutely agree with that, especially throughout this area. It just kind of glosses over the larger pores that are always on my cheekbone and around my nose, and I do appreciate that. Reduces appearance of redness. Yep, definitely does. I have a lot of redness around the nose, and it minimized that a bit as well. Number 5, it claims to adjust to skin tone. And I will say it does a little bit because the color between my neck and here is a little less distinctive. I might notice it in some lightings that there is still a bit of a difference because I'm so pale, but it did make sort of a minor adjustment. At least I've noticed as I've used it. So, hydrates and smooths. I have noticed that even though it has salicylic acid in it, it doesn't dry out my skin. It feels, you know, thick and creamy, and it doesn't feel bad on my skin. I don't know whether it's really hydrating it because I already put on moisturizer before, but it definitely feels smooth. Number 7, enhances and clarifies. Come on, how many things are we gonna claim? I mean, that's what makeup is. Stop it with the claims. But yeah, I mean, enhances, I guess, yeah. 8, it has 0% oils and has a lightweight feel. And that I agree with. This doesn't feel heavy on my skin, and that's why I appreciate using it. I can just throw it on and go. And I prefer applying it with my fingers, though you could probably do with a brush. So none of those heavy oils. It has salicylic acid in it, and it feels pretty light on my skin. All those things. So all in all, I think this for the most part holds up to its claims. It doesn't perform miracles and conceal big deal acne, but if you aren't someone who's having too major of a time with acne, I suggest using this, or maybe it can help out your skin a little bit. I feel like I don't have so many breakout problems when I wear it, but I can't distinctively say that it, you know, clears my acne. So next what I'm going to do is put on a clear HD powder. I'm going to use the Too Faced Primed and Poreless, since that's the only one I can seem to find right now. And I'm going to set my face with this. And I do recommend using other products to help this have more longevity, just because it doesn't have the most amazing staying power, but it's not bad for a affordable drugstore product. So I'm just going to blot this on my face, especially in my T-zone, and pray for mercy from the oil gods. So I'm going to go out today and run errands. I may throw on more makeup, I'm not sure. And then I should come back here in a matter of hours and show you guys how this held up. So here it is, and let's go. Alright, so I have now worn this Maybelline Pure BB Cream for over 4.5 hours. And this is what it looks like. If you can see, it's not good for concealing under the eyes. I got a little bit of spottage. But I lightly powdered this with translucent powder, so I am already getting oily, but I am an oily skin person, so that, you know, happens. However, it's not crazy oily. The parts that had worse acne are already kind of rubbing off a bit, so that's why I usually wear concealer with this. But I just wanted to show you guys how this holds up for a certain period of time. I don't have the time today to wear it longer because I need to get ready for something, but I will say at about 6 hours it looks the same as this, but slightly more oily. It holds up better with a better powder, like my Kat Von D one. All in all, I do like this. It's a good low maintenance way to get ready and go out the door if I don't want a ton of coverage, and it's just quick. And I do think it holds up generally to all the promises that it claims, except for some of them are a little bit silly. I mean, because, you know, enhances. That's what makeup do. Anyways, I hope you guys are having a great day, and as always, thank you guys for watching my videos. I really appreciate it. If you want to follow me at any of my social media links below, they're down in the down bar. The down bar. Down in the down bar. So yeah, thank you guys very much, and I will talk to you later. Bye.